Today's a special day because Guillaume Brahimi is going to be cooking me a Coq Au Vin, probably one of my favourite French dishes, chicken in red wine sauce. Yum.
Yeah, hi Justin. This is a classic. My grandmother used to make it, and I'm sure my grand-grandmother. That's very similar than the beef bourguignon. The French cook a lot with red wine.
They do.
All right, Justin, I'm going to ask you to cut the garlic in half,
Okay.
to chop the celery in about 1 centimeter cube.
Sure can.
At the same time, I'm going to heat up my pot. Really, what are we doing here? We're going to make a garnish of celery, onion, thyme, bay leaves, garlic, carrots, speck, and pepper. And we're going to add it to the chicken when it's nicely sealed.
Absolutely. You know, a very classic stew. Base to
That's
a stew.
right.
You need your onions, your carrot, and your celery. It's going to give some sweetness to it.
Absolutely.
It's going to give some body to the dish.
So like, if you do it at home, you might just say, I'm not going to have one garnish for the cooking and one garnish for the presentation.
Yep.
But as we do it, we want to make it a little bit fancy. I'm going to put my oil, my stew pot.
Okay.
So this is a Tefal stew pot. It's just fantastic. Firstly, it doesn't stick, but also for the condensation of the humidity. Look at that. I don't know, there's some genius people who work out, then doing this form of your lid, keep the condensation into your dish.
Which means?
The chicken be moist.
Exactly, which is what we want. Nothing worse than having a Coq Au Vin that's really dry. You want that meat to stay really moist throughout the whole cooking process.
Absolutely.
So you're not using a whole chicken for this recipe?
No, I just love the Maryland, whose the thigh and the legs is a perfect combination.
Great.
My speck, and every time I think there is enough speck, I always add a little bit more.
I can see we've also got a little bit more speck
Yeah, I
here
just
for
love
the
it.
garnish on top. It's got that perfect amount of fat to meat and then it's cured and smoked, and it really does give an extra depth of flavour to the dish.
Absolutely. Okay, now my stew pot is nice and hot, and I'm going to start, look at that. Just the noise of it, I love it. Here we
Side
go.
down.
Yeah, we start with the skin, side down. There we go.
And I guess now we're just going to wait for that to become nice and golden brown.
Yeah.
And then we can add our veggies.
Yeah, I might put a touch of salt.
Yep.
This is a stew, huh? This is not a steak tartare ready in 2 seconds. You need to, the chicken needs to be nicely golden before you start putting your garnish, before you're putting your wine. And after that, that's going to take about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Justine, I'm going to take my chicken, who's nicely colored.
Yep.
Now, to get it ready to put my garnish.
Fantastic.
And at the same time, you're doing my mushroom. Perfect.
Happy with quarters?
Oh, very happy.
Great. And this is not going to go into the stew. This is for later on.
That's right, that's right. So look at that. I'm putting all my onion, my carrots, my thyme. Yes.
Nice hot pan.
Yeah, we want it hot. And the smell of the thyme, yum.
Smells good. You know, this is rustic cooking, but it's probably my favourite style of cooking. Home cooking, comfort
Come on,
food.
smell that. Like just that. Just that is a dish.
The bay leaves too, yeah. The bay leaves are incredible.
Now, they're nicely golden, not too brown.
Yep.
Just enough that all the flavors coming out. And I'm going to add my chicken again. So it's like a nice little lid I made. Oh yeah. And I'm going to pour my red wine.
So quite a lot of red wine.
Oh, yeah.
And no stock. Don't need it.
Just red wine, yeah.
Just red wine.
Yeah.
Gonna get a really deep, intense flavour.
Okay, now all we have to do is the red wine come to boil. I'm going to put the lid on, turn it down a fraction, and let it cook for 40-45 minutes. And you know when it's cooked, it's when the chicken fell off the bone. Okay, ready? The smell is just unbelievable. Yum. Okay, let's put the onion.
Yep.
I'm just going to put 2 of them. Nice big one. Allez, 3 of them.
Yeah, why not?
Let's put the carrots.
Beautiful little baby Dutch carrots, heirloom carrots. Look at the beautiful colours.
Let's put the purple
I mean,
turnips.
look at these. Have you
Yeah, they're
seen the
beautiful.
smallest turnip ever? I love them. And if you can't find the small ones, of course, you can use large ones. You just chop it up into little pieces.
Okay, do you want to put the mushroom?
Mushrooms, just a small handful.
Yeah. And the speck.
Okay. More speck.
Half of it, that will do.
A little bit. There we go.
So we're nearly ready to serve it, okay? We're just going to leave it for about 10 minutes. But first, I want to show you how the chicken is cooked. Just slowly, look at that.
And it's so nice to use the thigh, or the Maryland here, which is the thigh and the drumstick, because again, it doesn't tend to dry out and it can handle the long cook. All right, so another 10 minutes of cooking.
Perfect. Okay, that's an exciting time. Look at that.
Yes, looking good.
Look at that. Stew pot, all the condensation stay there. So, you know, that's dropping and that's just going back into the stock.
Yep.
Would you mind pass me the carrot puree? We used to do stew and add corn flour. And everybody used to say, oh, I have a Coq Au Vin last night and I feel so rich. And the great thing with the carrot puree, it's light, it's tasty, it's natural, and that's going to thicken my sauce.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there that would have never seen this being done, and it is, and you think that it will split, but it actually comes together.
That's my corn flour.
Yep. This is actually a very healthy dish. You know, everyone, it is. We haven't used any butter here. We've used, it's just chicken and red wine and lots of vegetables cooked down.
Okay.
Plate.
Here we go, the first one. Look at that.
That sauce, it's incredible how much that has thickened up. 2 servings, generous portion.
That was for you. And look at that. Look at thick is my sauce.
So good.
And I'm just going to glaze it. And what should I serve it with, Justin?
Mash.
Paris mash, yeah. But today, we stick with vegetable, okay?
Oh, we did say it's going to be a little bit of a healthier Coq Au Vin.
Yes. Look at that.
There we go. Wow.
And don't be shy with the jus.
You can see those vegetables are cooked to perfection. This is a fantastic, classic stew, a one-pot wonder done by the brilliant Guillaume. I mean, I'm a very happy lady right now.
Thank you, Justin.